The following is a special presentation of the WKLM Sports Department.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Home Siding Contractors.
It's time now for Inside the Dugout, brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Jake Saddleback with Hawks head coach Chris Degas. Coach, a great game in game one, just really one inning where you let 2 runs come across, and you saw some good pitching from Sandy Valley.
Yeah, on defense we gave them too many outs in the field, kicked the ball around a little bit. That's usually not us, but it happens. That's baseball. And their starter pitcher, he kept us off balance the whole day and didn't really get much going off of him.
Well, the nice thing about the doubleheader is you don't have time to let that one kind of sit and steep in. You got to go right back out there and play another game.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we told the guys. We got to reset. Forget about that. It's a brand new game. Got to come out and compete.
So what do you want to see happen differently in game 2?
Just a little better approaches at the plate. Be more aggressive early in the count. Try to put the ball in play hard somewhere, and just clean up the defensive miscues.
Hey, who do you have on the mound to start game 2?
Finn Snyder's going to throw for us.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck here in game 2.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
Inside the Dugout has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Today's national anthem is brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Service Center in Millersburg.
Welcome back into Lehman Field. Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Caden Koblenz reaching on an E7, stands at second base with nobody out. The pitch is high, and it will be ball 1 to Cody Yoder. Zach Smith, Jake Seidel. Sorry for the bit of the rush here to get into game 2. Jake's timing was impeccably wrong. About 15 minutes off if, you're keeping track at home. The 1-0 to Cody Yoder bounces to the plate, ball 2. Today's starting lineups are brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. As spring construction and tree planting projects begin, please remember to know what's below. Call before you dig. Call 811 so within 48 hours, utilities can mark where underground service lines are located to keep you safe. The 2-0 up high, ball 3 will start off with tonight's away team for the second game of the doubleheader, the Hiland Hawks. Jake?
For the Hiland Hawks, it'll be the third baseman, Caden Koblenz, then Cody Yoder batting second in center field, as there's going to be a walk for Cody Yoder making his way to first base. Batting third will be the DH, Colin Koblenz. Batting fourth is Brady Yoder. At shortstop, batting fifth, Caden Candle at second base. Batting sixth, Brady Monagold at first base. Batting seventh, Denny Hostetler catching. Batting eighth, Logan Yoder in left field. And batting ninth, Wyatt Miller in right field.
That is the starting lineup for the visiting Hawks in this one. And for the home team Cardinals, they look like this. Nick Petro at shortstop, Micah Hoffarth at center field. Drew Graybill stays behind the dish at catcher. Luke Williams will be pitching here. He's currently on the mound. The first pitch is a bunt, beautifully placed. Williams only plays at first. Little high, but great job over there by Long at first to get the out. Koblenz with a sacrifice bunt. There's being Colin. And just like that, 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 gone. Branson Long, he plays first base. He was the pitcher in last game. Stanger will be at what looks to be third base. Burke out and left. Mole in right. And Bernauer is at second base. 1 gone here. Runners at second and third. First pitch is a little bit high to Brady Yoder. Koblenz stands at third. Reached on an E7 to open up the game. Cody Yoder walked. He's over at second base. Brady Yoder went 1 for 2 in game 1 of the doubleheader as he'll swing and tip one back to the backstop. Brady struck out swinging and singled. He was also hit by a pitch back in the third inning as the Hawks took their first loss in league play after that first game. As for Sandy Valley, they come into this matchup now 7-0 and a perfect 4-0 in conference play. If you're the Hawks, you'd love to see them split. Caden Candle waits on deck. Yoder in the left batter's box. It's a righty-righty matchup. Williams, the right-hander, kicks and fires. It's a high looping breaking ball. It's going to be high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Much like it was during the first game, beautiful sunshiny skies. It's cooled down just a little bit from the 71 at first pitch of game 1 to 67 degrees. The 2-1 swung on and missed, strike 2. Not a lot of wind, but from what there is, it's going from left to right across your radio dial. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men on, just 1 out in the top of the first. The pitch from Williams swung on. It's a looper into center, and it will be caught out there. Tagging and running is Koblenz. And it will be a sacrifice fly for Brady Yoder. Koblenz comes home to score. Cody Yoder advances to third. First run of the day for the Hawks.
That was pitch number 12 for Williams here in the first inning, and not out of the woods yet.
So still 1 man on. Over at third, bringing in Candle, who was 0 for 2 with a walk. That one swung on, popped up. Williams will take it in, and the side is retired. The Hawks do get 1 run on, well, no hits, and 1 man left on. 1-0 Hawks as we head to the bottom of the first on WKLM.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEV Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MBB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MBB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mbbsystems.com.
Savor the spring savings all this week at Rody's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Rody. We have 75% fresh ground beef, $2.98 a pound. Bone-in pork shoulder steak, $1.98 a pound. USDA choice beef boneless New York strip steaks, $9.98 a pound. We also have 16-ounce cod fillets, $7.19. 16-ounce Argentine shrimp for $8.98. And Gerber's chicken thighs or drumsticks for $1.69 a pound. Plus, download your digital coupon for crazy low price on select items Thursday through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Nick Petro to come up first here on the home half of the first inning. 1-0 Hawks here at Lehman Field. Game 2 of today's doubleheader. The first pitch tonight brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help you with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 674-1483. Petro, Hofarth, and Graybill to do battle here in the home half of the first inning to go up against Finn Schneider, wearing number 41, the right-hander. Zach Smith, Jake Seidel here to my left. Petro was instrumental in the first game of this doubleheader, earned the save, and went 1 for 3 with the double in the top of the fifth. He'll look at a first pitch strike on the outside corner. 1-0-1. Petro at shortstop today, both games. The pitch swung on this one, ripped to right. Deep right field on the run, and it's going to bounce off the wall. Schneider had to get it in, and it will be a stand-up double for Petro. I tell you, that one was ripped to deep right center.
Yeah, the Hawks lucky the wind stopped blowing out at this point, and that might have gotten a little bit of a boost and gotten out of here.
And it just died on the warning track. And just like that, the bats are alive. To bring up Hofarth, who went 0 for 3 in game 1 of the doubleheader. He'll definitely be looking to clear that one out of his mind. Righty-righty matchup with a man on second, nobody out. 1-0 in favor of the Hawks. The pitch swung on. This one popped up. Playable on the infield for Koblenz. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Keim Home Center is your home building and woodworking destination, including lumber, building materials, and custom millwork. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio, or on the web at KeimOhio.com.
I believe it's KeimHomeCenter.com, Zach.
Well, it doesn't say home center on my sheet, sir. It says KeimHome.com.
Ah.
You played yourself. First pitch from Schneider, swung on, sent into center. Should be playable, making the catch will be the center fielder. And just like that, 2 down.
See, this is what happens when I don't do play-by-play. I don't look at my sheet and I remember things wrong, Zach.
It happens. Nobody's blaming you, sir.
Michael Hammond's also back at WKLM Sports Central with us this evening. Great to have Michael with us.
And in will come the pitcher, Luke Williams. Williams in game 1 of the doubleheader, 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th inning, and would come around to score as a part of that 2-run fourth that inevitably took away the game. First pitch from Schneider, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Schneider looking back at the runner. It's Petro. High looping breaking ball swung on, hit foul out there to Coach Andy Rasicki. He's playing third base coach as well as head coach. And quickly an 0-2 count here. Cardinals at risk of stranding that leadoff double. It was a loud leadoff double. I've seen Finn Schneider pitch before. Very calm and collected on the mound. Tall, lengthy righty. The pitch right there, strike 3. And the side is retired. So the Cardinals able to get a man on with a leadoff double. But a great outing by Finn Schneider in the bottom of the first, strands him at second. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left standing. We head to the second inning here on WKLM.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Pomerene Hospital was recently named the top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Pomerene has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Pomerene provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PomereneHospital.org.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
When shopping for insurance, you want to know that you aren't just another customer and that your agent cares about the local community. At Hobron's Insurance Service, we've been serving our community one person at a time for more than 30 years. To make sure our customers' auto, home, farm, or business is protected by a quality insurance company. That's why we've partnered with Ohio Mutual Insurance Group to protect what matters most to you. Give us a call at 800-340-3767. We can recommend the best coverages from the best companies like Ohio Mutual.
Monagold takes the first pitch here of the second inning, gives it a ride to deep right, but a little too much to the right of that home run pole, and it will be strike one as Williams retakes the mound. He'll see Monagold, Hostetler, and Logan Yoder here in the guest portion of the second inning. 1-1 count after that pitch misses high and outside.
That ball kind of came out of his hand a little bit awkwardly there.
And hey, at the conclusion of this ball game, we'll be announcing our Charm Pizza Player of the Game. That player will receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from Charm Pizza, located at 4416 State Route 557. 1-1 called strike on the inside part of the plate. Williams working quickly. Now the 1-2 home. It's a high breaking ball. Standing up to make that play will be the catcher, Graybill. And Deuce is wild here in the top of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Wind up and the pitch to Monagold. Swung on and the ball sent out to second. Bobbling, making the play, throw on to first, not in time. Monagold able to beat it out on what's certainly going to be ruled an E4. And back-to-back innings, an error starting things off.
And Bernauer just kind of fumbled that ball. He had it in his hand, then lost it trying to come up to make the throw. So the Hawks with another early base runner thanks to the error.
So Monagold on first now for Hostetler. And he will take first on a hit by pitch. I was about to say, Hostetler 1 for 1 in game 1 of the doubleheader, walked and singled. So Hostetler on, 2 men on, just like the top of the first. And that'll bring in Logan Yoder. Yoder 1 for 2 in game 1 of the doubleheader. He singled and struck out swinging. Also was tagged with the loss in that game.
Hostetler's been hit by 2 pitches now this year. So far the Hawks believe that's the 7th hit batsman they've seen this season.
So Monagold at second. Here's Yoder showing bunt, and Williams will step off. Hostetler over at first. First baseman shading in. That's long. Playing the bunt, Yoder pulls it back. It'll be ball 1. If you need your vehicle service, then Village Motors is the place to go. They have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians. Check out their service specials at villagemotorsinc.com or call 800-292-8842. The bunt was not pulled back in time, so it is strike 1. Yoder showing bunt again. He'll get it down right there. Perfectly placed bunt. Looking to first, and it is in time. Took a bounce. It was not the best of throws by Williams. It's going to be a 1-3, but it is a sacrifice bunt. It'll advance the runners, and that'll bring in Miller, the right fielder.
That's the third sacrifice of this ball game already for the Hawks.
Got to play that small ball.
Oh, and now it looks like Chris Degas came out, wanted the umpires to get together. They're going to take a look at this call.
They'll discuss it. Yoder signaled safe, and I thought on the bounce he might have gotten in there. And they will say safe, so it is a single.
So an infield bunt single.
That just the first hit of the ball game for the Hawks, who took a little bit of time to get that first knock. But funny enough, came from Logan Yoder in the second inning of game 1. So now there's a little bit of conversation now with the home plate umpire and Sandy Valley coach Andy Rosicki.
I think he might have been arguing that should have been a foul ball or something to that effect. I'm not exactly sure because he made a bunt motion while talking to our home plate umpire.
So Wyatt Miller into bat now. Did not start game 1, but ended up getting some time out in right field. Comes in, bases loaded, nobody out to do battle against Williams. Infield playing in. The pitch. Behind him, ball 1. You know, you can't usually start off an inning with errors and expect it not to come back to bite you. The E7 in the first inning and now an E4 in the second. The pitch. Swung on and missed. A home run hack. And the count moves to 1-1. Monagold reached on that E4, stands at third. Hostetler would be hit by a pitch. He's at second. That pitch inside, ball 2. Miller thought it hit him, so he threw the bat and started making his way down to first. The umpire and everybody else was like, "What are you doing, sir?" But Miller will retake in a 2-1 count.
You know, I appreciate the hustle.
Third baseman shading in. The pitch. Down low and outside, ball 3.
That is pitch number 11 of the inning for Williams. 6 of them have been balls so far.
And Caden Koblenz on deck. The 3-1 swung on and sent foul down the right field side into the Cardinal dugout. Count runs full. Of all the base runners, of all of them, only one has been with a hit, which is Yoder at first. The 3-2 to Wyatt Miller. That one inside. And it will be ball 4 to walk and run. So Monagold scores. Miller gets a very, very easy RBI, and the bases remain loaded for Caden Koblenz, who hit a ball to deep left field his first time up, but would ultimately be dropped by the left fielder Burke. With the sun setting here behind us, the shadows are in, and we're going to take a break here on WKLM.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
When you're thinking of old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
New man coming here on the mound for the Cardinals as Williams only able to go 1 inning. We'll get you his final line here in a minute. It's just 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, no strikeouts, 2 hit batsmen, but is responsible for all 3 men on as the bases will remain juiced here for Caden Koblenz. Almost said Cody Yoder, but Yoder remains on deck. On the scorecard right now, Koblenz is given a double for that hit early on. This is why Jake and I only talk about the game, don't score, because we both have it as an E7. First pitch to him, outside, ball 1. So new man on the mound is Bo Bernauer, who started this game at second base. He'll come in to pitch a righty. That one outside, ball 2. And it appears that Williams went out to second base. So that's the substitution. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. 2-0 in favor of the Hawks. The pitch. Swung on. This one ripped to left field. That one carrying, gone! Right on the roof of that left field wall. And it's a grand slam for Caden Koblenz.
You know, Zach, I was telling you earlier, you got to clear that building in left field to get a home run here. And I think you kind of looked at me like I was a little bit crazy, but you'll see it happen more often than you think it would. And he got all of that pitch, and all of a sudden it's 6-0.
Over the 300 mark.
By the way, that's the first Hiland home run of the season, according to my records.
That wall about 30 feet. It's 300 down the line. That ball was juiced. And just like that, it's 6-0. In trots Cody Yoder. No official at-bat yet, but walked his first time up. And you know, for Koblenz, he has now scored every time he has come up here in this game. Granted, it's only the top of the second inning. But that first ball that he hit out the left field in the first inning had some good carom to it. 1-1 high, appeal down to first, did not go, 2-1. But even that one you felt was going to be coming here, and Koblenz did not miss it. The 2-1 from Bernauer. That one swung on and missed, strike 2. Pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Final line on Williams goes 1 1/3, gives up 5. All end up being earned even after that error on 1 hit, walking 2 and hitting 2.
2-2 swung on. This one popped up, but playable down the first base line. Long underneath it, he'll make the catch. And the first out of the inning. Gonna pop out to the first baseman to bring in Colin Koblenz. Koblenz also without an official at-bat to this point. Had a sacrifice bunt back in the first. Nobody on, just one man out. The pitch to Colin. That one gonna hit him. Off the front hit, he'll take first base. And he will have to await his first at-bat on the scorecard. Brady Yoder hit a sacrifice fly his last time up. He'll come in. Yoder playing at shortstop here in game number 2. He and Kendall on deck are the only 2 players without a plate appearance here inside the second inning. As the Hawks threaten to add more here. First pitch, strike 1. Long look down, the pitch outside. Ball 1 to Brady Yoder.
Bernauer's got another kind of funky delivery, almost like he turns his wrist entirely.
Cocks it and throws it. The 1-1 swung on. Runner was on the move. This one heading to the gap in right field. Turns the man around and he dropped it out in right field. Tagging and continuing to go is Koblenz. He'll get into third. And Brady Yoder, that should be an E9. And runners at the corners with 1 out.
That's heads up by Koblenz. He stayed out by the bag at second until he saw if that ball was going to be caught or not. And then enables him to move all the way to third on that error.
Right now, if you're Bernauer on the mound, you got to try to stop the bleeding. First pitch, swung on and missed to Caden Candle. He popped out to the pitcher back in the first inning. Colin Koblenz over at third base and Brady Yoder at first. Yoder with a good two-step lead, healthy lead. 0-1 from Bernauer, misses outside on the high heat. Now, Jake, is it batting around if all 9 men get to the plate, or is it batting around when that top of the order gets the bat? That one swung on, foul down the right field line.
You know, we talked about this when we did the Ridgewood game to open up the season, Zach, and I told you then, and I'm sticking with it. 9 players go to the plate. That is batting around.
So you're saying right now the Hawks are batting around?
The Hawks have batted around, yes.
See, I disagree. I don't think it's until Monagold gets an opportunity to bat. Monagold standing in the on-deck circle.
Well, you're allowed to have your own opinion, Zach, even though it's wrong.
You know, you could say that. I've known you a long time, my friend. The pitch to Candle, outside and high, ball 2. See, I have this saying where even a incorrect clock is right twice a day, but I think even your clock is wrong 24 hours a day. The 2-2. Got him on the outside part of the plate. Strike 3 called. Home plate umpire liked the outside part of the plate in game 1. Continues to show that here in game 2. So with 2 men on here, it's Monagold coming on as now the Hawks have batted around.
He's not going to let it go.
I'm a hard man to let it all go. Monagold 0 for 1. He lined over to the second baseman his first time up, but was dropped. And would come around to score. First pitch outside, ball 1. 5 runs already home here in the inning thanks to a grand slam by Caden Koblenz. Sent a ball deep over the wall in left field. 6-0. The 1-0 swung on. This one ripped to right. Way back there. That one's going to be gone by a mile.
Foul ball.
Really? I didn't think so.
Oh. And if I'm Chris Degas, I'm coming in and asking him to confer with the field umpire, because from where I'm sitting in the press box,
that was wickedly gone.
If that one sliced foul, it was well after it got past the foul pole.
Degas over there on the line.
My.
I can't sit here and say I agree with the call, but it's 1-1. A break here. That one swung on. Shot to third. Dropped by the third baseman. That's going to be another run.
That'll be the 3rd error in the inning.
First an E4 to lead off the inning, and an E5 now will bring another run home. Now 7-0. Runners on first and second now as Hostetler will come back up. For his second at-bat here of the inning, was hit by a pitch the first time around. That one high and outside on what looked to be a fastball he lost the grip of. Ball 1.
I'm looking at Bernauer's delivery, and every time it almost looks like he's double clutching every time he throws a pitch.
Look back to second. Yeah, there's that double clutch, and it's high, ball 2.
That is pitch number 19 of the inning by my count.
Now, just one player hasn't reached at all. The 2-0, that one swung on, popped foul, heading into the grass behind the home team dugout. Moved to 2-1. That player who has not reached for the Hawks is Caden Candle, who's 0 for 2 on the day. And really, there was no offense for the Hawks in game 1 of this doubleheader, and an explosion here in the first 2 innings. The 2-1 from Bernauer is high, ball 3. And the Cardinals at risk of loading the bases for the second time this inning. The pitch. Down low, ball 4. Hostetler will take first. And Logan Yoder will come up. The other thing, man, is Bernauer does not look comfortable on the mound. Was really thrust into it at the beginning of this inning after Williams let the first 3 men on. First pitch outside, but called strike 1. Caught it on the outside part of the plate. So Yoder's at third, that being Brady. Monagold at second, Hostetler at first. The 0-1 to Logan Yoder, low and outside, ball 1. 1 grand slam here in the inning already. Almost a second home run here in the inning already. Does Logan send another one? That one swung on, was looking for the home run, but it's going to go foul down that left field line, strike 2. Just a little out in front of that one. Zach Smith, Jake Seidel, happy to have you along with us here. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Giving Jake's voice a little bit of a breather here in Game 2. After his impeccable timing, he has been running plenty, so he's catching his breath now. Got the lineups, the coach's interview that we were able to get for you at the beginning of this one. A man of the people, Jacob Seidel. The 1-2. Swung on, sent into the fence. We'll do it one more time.
That is pitch number 29, I believe, of the inning.
If you can't read tallies, I'm a little concerned for you.
I can't read my own handwriting is more the issue. I can't tell if that one's one from the previous set or the one from before.
The 1-2 one more time from Bernauer. Swung on, sent foul. Went between the legs of the catcher Graybill. Bit of a nutmeg. And we'll do it again, 1-2. The sun continuing to set here in a beautiful night of baseball. The pitch. Swung on. That one ripped but foul down the left field line.
Just missed it by about 6 inches down that left field line, or else that would have scored at least 2.
Early again. Just missed timing that fastball by a hair. Bernauer coming in. This is his first inning of work. We'll likely see plenty of it here in this one. 7-0 in favor of the road team on this one. Bernauer swung on and missed, and the side is finally retired. But 6 runs coming across, including a couple of big ones from Caden Koblenz. A big grand slam to left field, and 6 runs coming across here, and 3 left on. We head to the bottom of the second here on WKLM.
Spring planting is just around the corner. Are your farm tires ready? Millersburg Tire Service has all the brands of farm tires that keep you running, like Alliance, BKT, Seat, Galaxy, Firestone, Michelin, Petlas, and Titan. Right now you can spring in the savings with a Firestone rebate of up to $300 off per tire for radial farm tires, now through May 31st. They have the biggest and best farm tire selection in the area. Why not buy from the experts at Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg. And tell the salesman that Brad sent you when you come in for special pricing. Celebrating 71 years in the tire business.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
It's time for the Random Rock Annual Spring Open House. Friday, May 3rd from 7 to 6 and Saturday, May 4th from 7:30 to 2. They have mulch, gravel, and limestone, boulders, sandstones, and wall stones, patio pavers, fire pits, and natural stone, topsoil, shale-based materials, and culvert and PVC pipe. They also have new black decorative stones. When you spend $50 or more, you'll be entered to win a $200 D&M Rocks gift card. We hope to see you at D&M Rocks Spring Open House, May 3rd and 4th. Stop in to see us, or if you can, give us a call to set up a delivery at 330-473-6020. D&M Rocks!
Finn Schneider finally retakes the mound after quite the long stint on the bench, and he comes now in with a 7-run lead into the bottom of the second inning. It's Long, Stanger, and Burke to do battle against him. Zach Smith, Jake Seidel. We got the final run line on the starting pitcher, Williams of the Cardinals, after this pitch. The 0-1 bounces to the plate. Ball 1.
Williams goes an inning and a third, gives up 5 runs, all earned on 1 hit, walking 1 and hitting 2. And it looks like we'll be able to get you a line next inning on Barnhour, as they have a righty warming in the Sandy Valley pen, and that is Hofarth.
The 1-1 here from Finn Schneider. That one swung on and tipped right there at the plate, but it will go foul. Going to move to 1-2. That first game was a very, very good outing out of the man at the plate, being Branson Long. Apart from having an RBI single, pitched a strong game. The 1-2 swung on and tipped right at home plate. Easy throw over there. So a strikeout and a 2-3 put out will retire Long. And to finish the thought, Long was 1 for 1, had a strikeout on this one, but he singled with an RBI. And on top of being the winning pitcher, 3 strong innings for him, including 6 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch to the next man up, being Stanger. Misses outside, ball 1. Stanger was 0 for 1 in game 1. The 1-0 swung on and sent back into the stands. Foul, strike 1. Stanger would reach on a fielder's choice in the 4th inning and would be stranded at second both that time and on the walk back in the 2nd inning. The 1-1 to him. Swung on this one, a lazy pop-up on the infield. Schneider can't make the play, and it will drop. That was a long run by Finn from the pitcher's mound over to the chalk line running down here. Sun starting to set here on this grass field. 300 down the left field line, 383 dead center, 303 down the right field line. We've had one go over the left field wall in left. A grand slam by Caden Koblenz in the top of the 2nd. We're in the bottom now. The 1-2 from Finn Schneider, bouncing to the plate, ball 2. The Killabuck Savings Bank proudly supports the local youth and hopes you knock it out of the park. The 2-2 from Finn Schneider, swung on and missed. Second strikeout here of the inning. 3 straight going back to the 1st inning. That'll bring in Tyler Burke. Burke playing left field. 0 for 1 in game 1 with an E5 and a walk. Schneider with a long look down the pitch. Swung on. This one ripped to center field. But ranging back to make the play is the second baseman, and the side retired. No runs, no hits. Nobody left the board, and it's 7-0. We head to the top of the 3rd here on WKLM.
If you're looking for siding with more of an old-school appeal, reminiscent of traditional sawn and split cedar shakes and shingles that have been featured in American home building since the 1600s, then check out the authentic look of Columbia Harborville Shake and Shingle Siding and MRV Siding Supply. Modeled after hand-picked cedar pieces using highly accurate laser scanning to ensure even the finest details were carried over into each Harborville Shake and Shingle. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Middlesburg. Or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Centaur is hiring for positions in plastic prescription products manufacturing. Centaur is committed to producing the highest quality and safest packaging that helps protect medications from contamination and ensure the effectiveness. The Centaur facility is equipped with the latest technology and staffed with dedicated and committed teams. You'll enjoy competitive pay starting above $19 per hour and comprehensive benefits. You'll be working in a clean, temperature-controlled, well-lit, and family-type environment. Centaur takes pride in having no layoffs in 45 years. Apply now at Centaur in Berlin or on Indeed to become a part of Centaur's mission to improve healthcare for all.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
We head into the top of the third inning. It's 7-0 Hawks. And we've got another starting pitcher on the mound in the form of Micah Hofarth. Jake?
Hofarth will come in. Bernauer goes 2/3 of an inning, giving up 2 runs, both unearned on 1 hit, striking out 2, walking 1, hitting 1. That will also move Bernauer back out to center field.
As Jake Seidel to sit here and bring you through all the lineup changes. He's my partner off to my left. I'm Zach Smith. Happy to have you with us here on a beautiful Monday night in April. And I tell you, Caden Koblenz has already earned 1 Player of the Game award. He got that in the first game. But here in the second one, he's making his case. And, I mean, just to remind you, at the conclusion of this ball game, we'll be announcing that Charm Pizza Player of the Game. That player will receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from Charm Pizza, located at 4416 State Route 557. That was a really great tie-in. I'm proud of myself on that one. Batted around last inning, so it's going to be a couple of new faces to come back around, and we'll start off with Danny Hostetler. Hostetler, Yoder, and Wyatt Miller. Oh, this is Wyatt Miller. You bat around and the scorecard gets all crazy to read. Wyatt Miller, first pitch to him, misses inside. Miller, without an official at-bat to this point, he walked back in the conga line that was the second inning.
It reminds me of the old Looney Tune with Bugs Bunny playing the
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
They used to play that on the Jumbotron during rain delays at Guardians games whenever I went as a kid.
1-0. Hits the inside corner, strike 1. My favorite part about all that, too, is Bugs Bunny still ended up winning that game despite bringing every member of the New York Yankees across. And for me as a Red Sox fan, that brought me joy. The 1-1 missing outside, ball 2. The Red Sox, of course, losing today to those Cleveland Guardians. 6-0 the Guards won on Patriots Day.
An 11 a.m. first pitch for a Major League game. You don't see that very often.
2-1 swung on, sent foul. And, I mean, the reason being is with the Boston Marathon going on. A couple of legends were at that game. The Celtics were all up there, and Rob Gronkowski threw the first pitch, and as he most notably does, he spiked the ball. Wrong sport. 2-2. Swung on, sent back into the fence. We'll do it again. I mean, plenty of other Major League action going on, but there's just something about baseball in the spring that makes things so much more relaxed and enjoyable.
Yeah, you can sit through an entire game without sweating through your shirt like we do in the summertime when it reaches near triple digits.
The 2-2 from Hofarth to Miller, swung on, sent foul. We'll do it again. It's Miller, Caden Koblenz, and Cody Yoder to do battle here inside of the third inning. 7-0. Your score, courtesy of a Caden Koblenz grand slam back in the second. That one swung on, a ball sent to second base. Should be playable, taking it on the one, hot throw over to first, but not in time. Miller able to beat it out. And another E4, second error against the second baseman today.
That'll be the 5th error of the ball game.
Kind of been the story of this game is error, error, error.
And a complete flip of the script from the first game where we saw a few errors out at third base. Just really complete opposite of what we saw in game one of this doubleheader. And that's what you see when you play a doubleheader on a day you're really not scheduled to play one.
This game was supposed to be played, later this week, but a lot of rain's already come in and around, and they're saying even more is coming this week. So take advantage of the sunshine while you got it. 1-0 swung on and missed. Strike one to Caden Koblenz.
And if you have plans on being outdoors on Wednesday, you might want to rethink those plans. It's supposed to be another soaker out there.
Koblenz 2 for 2 on the official scorecard. With a double and a grand slam. That one going to hit him off the inside. But no, they don't say hit by pitch. I thought I saw it hit him.
I thought it got his jersey coming in.
Thought it ricocheted, but Koblenz remains over at second. He'll stay there, 2-1 count. And advancing on the wild pitch is Miller. Miller has gotten 2 free bases here this inning on errors. Stands at second with nobody out. Hofarth, the man in there, the righty kicks and deals, swung on and tipped foul. Evens the count at 2-2.
I got a piece of catcher Graybill. Umpire's going to walk out, give him some time to collect himself, make sure he's okay.
The other thing I love sitting here about in the mid-spring is the smell of the grill. They got burgers and hot dogs grilling over here to our right. And I tell you, it is tempting.
Well, a little bit of breaking news that I'm sure we all thought we were going to hear after the NCAA tournament. Caitlin Clark drafted number 1 overall to the Indiana Fever in the WNBA.
And if that surprises you, you don't watch enough ladies college basketball. Congratulations to Caitlin. And a note here in just a moment, the 2-2. Hofarth, a long look down. The pitch. Swung on and a ball sent back into the net. We'll do it again. The LSU-Iowa game in the NCAA tournament was one of the most watched college games, and even professional games, in the last 5 years. Something like 18.9 million people watched that game.
Well, you take a look at what the ticket prices in Cleveland did in that game as well.
2-2 swung on and missed. Koblenz will be retired via the K for the first out of the inning to bring up Cody Yoder, who's 0 for 1 with a pop out to first base.
And that was the hardest ticket in Cleveland to get that week. You had opening weekend. You had the film festival going on.
The Eclipse. Hottest ticket in sports. Iowa would, of course, win that rematch. Hawkeyes would then head on into the championship game against South Carolina and lose. But still, what Caitlin Clark and especially women's college basketball has done for women's sports, period, has been fantastic. The first pitch to Yoder missed. The 1-0 swung on. This one popped up. Hard hit, but playable out to short. Petro under it. He'll make the catch for the second out here of the inning. To bring in Colin Koblenz. Still without an official at-bat to his name. A sac bunt back in the first and a hit by pitch last inning. You know, it's time to be thinking about those concrete projects with all the sunshine we're having today and the rain coming here later this week as that one inside hits him. So Colin Koblenz will take first. Second straight hit by pitch for Koblenz. But Holmes Ready Mix. You spelled Ready Mix wrong on here.
That's how it's spelled.
Wow. Holmes Ready Mix offers Ready Mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of Ready Mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. The first pitch to Brady Yoder misses inside, ball 1. Yoder 0 for 1, reached on an E9 his last time up. 2 gone, 2 on here in the inning, 7-0. Hofarth's pitch misses outside. And for the fact that this inning started off with an error, Hofarth has done a great job of limiting damage.
Well, he really has. And, you know, when you start an inning with an error, things can spiral out of control fast. And When you have to pull a pitcher really anytime during play, you never know what's going to happen.
Hofarth's 2-0 misses inside 3-0. Almost hitting Brady Yoder. Caden Candle on deck, the only player for the Hawks not to reach. Period. The pitch. Inside, ball 4, bases loaded.
That was pitch number 20 of the inning for Hofarth.
And in comes Caden Candle. 0 for 2. Pop out, strikeout. 7-run ball game. 1 run in the first inning for the Hawks, and then exploding in the top of the second with 6 runs. As the Hawks look to avenge their first IVC loss from Game 1 of the doubleheader. The first pitch swung on, sent into right field. That's going to score 2 as Koblenz will trot on in. It's now a 9-0 ball game on an RBI single. And the conga line continues to move.
And Grady Monagold's going to come up, and he would sure like to see a ball go over the fence again, and hopefully this time it'll be called fair.
Miller and Colin Koblenz both come around to score, so the error does end up hurting the Cardinals. And again, it's all about limiting damage. First pitch to Monagold, misses outside, ball 1.
And those will both be unearned runs.
Monagold 0 for 2. Scored, though, on the first error of last inning on the Grand Slam. That one swung on, sent back into the seats. And that'll be a foul ball. Folks, if there's anything you've learned out of myself and Jake today between Game 1 and Game 2, I hope it's this. Please, do not park your car anywhere near a baseball field.
It's almost like he's learned this from experience.
No, but I've seen it come close. Back during the college days, and I know that's the great start to any stories, back in my college days, but I interned for a summer league baseball team in Galion, Ohio, as the 1-1 misses outside, ball 2. And the way that Heisey Park, which is the park out there in Galion, is set up is that the baseball diamond is right smack dab in the middle of the park, but the parking lot is right there behind. And a team van was parked on the back right. And needless to say, a pop-up went in the windshield. The 2-1. Right there, strike 2 on the inside corner. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. 2 runs already home.
And I'm sure Tom really loved that.
We also had we were in a parking lot in another one, and a baseball went into one of the side windows, don't know how. The pitch swung on, popped into left field. That's a fair ball, and is going to score another run. Coming all the way home is Yoder, and another run home here in the third. Another RBI. And Monagold with his first hit here in this one. Now 10-0. And the Hawks still threatening here with 2 gone, as the dangerous Hostetler will come in. Danny was hit his last time up. The pitch swung on. This one ripped to center, but right there will be the center fielder in Hofarth. Well, not Hofarth. Hofarth's pitching, but with all the changes, who knows where anybody's at anymore. It's going to be the final out here of the inning. 3 more runs come across here. 2 men left stranded. It's 10-0. We head to the bottom of the third here on WKLM.
Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies has been striving to provide the area's best in electric motor services and power transmission needs since 1995. Hi, this is Noah Clark, and with over 120 years of combined experience in electric motor repairs and service, the staff at Clark Fowler can provide unmatched 24-hour emergency services and rapid turnaround. Clark Fowler Electric is the area's leader in electric motor repair, products, parts, and on-site services. If you need custom solutions for your electric motors, factory, or business, contact Clark Fowler Electric at 330-262-0906 or visit our website at clarkfowlerelectric.com.
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with the winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup. Garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973.
Buckeye Career Center Adult Education can help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. In addition to our 9 full-time adult programs and endless part-time and career enhancement courses, we also offer the Adult Diploma Program for free. ADP is open to Ohio residents 20 or older who would like to obtain a high school diploma, career technical certificate, and industry-recognized credential. Eligible programs include auto tech, nail tech, phlebotomy, STNA, firefighter, and welding. Call 330-339-2288 to register.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all other types of furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Tucker Mole in here, his first at-bat of Game 2, looking at an 0-2 count. Swing, sends one foul down the left field line. Zach Smith, Jake Suttle, happy to have you with us here in Lehman Field, home of the Hawks. And Game 2 has been all about the road team, Hawks, as the doubleheader here has the home team, Hawks, as the away team, and the away team is the home team. It may sound confusing, but I promise you it makes sense.
It makes more sense in the movie Inception.
Booyah. Finn Schneider, still dominant on the mound. The 1-2 swung on and missed. And Mole will go down via the punch-out. Schneider making quick work of this lineup. 4 strikeouts in his now 2 1/3 innings of work. Bernauer will come in here now for his first at-bat in the 9-hole. Bernauer playing second base to start off the game and is moved all over the place. Finn Schneider with the knee-high socks, kicks and deals. Right there, strike one, fastball on the outside part of the plate.
Snyder so far this afternoon here in Game 2, only 4 balls thrown.
Now the 0-1 swung on and missed. Breaking ball took something off there.
Also, Jackson Clark, the righty, warming in the right field pen for the Cardinals.
We could see a 4th pitcher in as many innings. That one swung on, tipped right there at the plate, and it will be foul. Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt and paving contractor for homes and surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. The 0-2 from Schneider swung on, a ball sent right back up. It's going to be bobbled out there by the shortstop Koblenz, and it will be a base hit for Bernauer. As I think he beats that out, even if Koblenz makes the play cleanly. And the first base runner since Petro. I caught myself on it. Petro hit the double to open up the first. It's the first base hit since then as Petro comes up. That was a loud double that he hit the last time. Comes in with the man on and trying to break the goose egg off the scoreboard. Schneider kicks, deals, swung on, a ball sent over to first. Step on first for one, over to second, double play. Not the typical way you see it done, but a 3-6 double play, and the side is retired. We've played through 3.5, and it's still 10-0 Hawks on WKLM.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg. where the business at hand is the business of home.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rody's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
A single-family home located at 4938 South Drive in Walnut Creek is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $249,500. This property was built in 1945 and has 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath with 1,623 square feet, located in the East Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Junior Miller at 330-852-4111 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 15th through 20th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, refreshments, and special savings. Save 12% on appliances, lawn and garden, tools, decking and railing, and so much more. Plus, don't miss the free pancake and sausage breakfast, Thursday through Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. And we'll see you April 15th through 20th for Customer Appreciation Days.
New man on the mound here as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning, and it comes in the form of Jackson Clark, to which I throw it over to my broadcast partner, Jacob Seidel.
Clark will replace Hoffarth, who went 1 inning, giving up 3 runs, none earned on 2 hits, striking out 1, hitting 1, and walking 1. He threw 26 pitches in his 1 inning of work.
At the conclusion of this ball game, we'll be announcing our Charm Pizza player of the game. That player will receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from Charm Pizza, located at 4416 State Route 557. As Clark comes in, he's going to get 3 guys here: Hostetler, Logan Yoder, and Wyatt Miller. And instead, we have substitutions. In a game where everybody has made their way through the conga line of this order, we've got a new man out there, and it's Jamin Troyer. Wearing number 11, righty-on-righty matchup. Swung on, and Troyer sends a mile-high pop-up. Playable in left field. Both outfielders coming in on it, and it drops in front of the center fielder. It's going to be another error.
I think that's a single. No one made a play on it.
But still playable. There's been a lot of those ticky-tacky, are they playable, are they not? But that time, Troyer will reach. We'll see what the official scorebook says. But seeing as though the Hawks get to help with that scorecard, I'd imagine it will drop as a single. First pitch in there, strike number 1 as another substitution. Monty Koblenz in the game now. So Logan Yoder's day is done. The pitch. High. That'll be ball 1. Man on first. Nobody out. 1-1 count here for Clark. Clark has done some work behind the dish as the backup catcher between innings to allow Graybill to change back into the uniform. And now gets an opportunity on the mound here. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Monty Koblenz. Righty on lefty matchup. That one swung on and sent foul. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Kilbuck Savings Bank. The Kilbuck Savings Bank proudly supports the local youth and hopes you knock it out of the park. The 1-2 to Koblenz. That's going to be low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And with all the offense that's gone on here in Game 2, Jake, where was this in Game 1? That one up high, ball 3.
Well, like I said, you're coming out, you're playing, you faced the top 2 pitchers for Sandy Valley in that first game. So like we said, they were trying to get that win. real pitcher's duel. You come out, you're still facing good talent, but I think the Hawks, they had to have short-term memory. We heard Chris Degas say it in the pregame interview. That's the beauty of playing a doubleheader. You can't sit and dwell on it. You have to go right back out there and play again, and that's exactly what they've done.
The 3-2 fouled off. We do it again. Clark versus Koblenz. Man on first. The 3-2 swung on, sent foul. And we'll do it again. So Troyer over on first base, reaching on what is unknown, whether it's a single or an error, and nobody out. The pitch swung on. That one sent towards short. Koblenz going to let it drop, flip on to second for one, but that's all they're going to get. We take 30 seconds from a word from our sponsors on WKLM.
Millersburg Electric has been serving the area since 1945 with quality sales and service of home appliances. With over 250 products on display and thousands more to choose from, they are the area appliance headquarters. Spring home improvement is upon us, so consider replacement of those older, inefficient kitchen appliances and laundry products. Building or remodeling, they offer package discounts and free storage until your project is complete. In addition, get free in-carton drop-off or professional installation of your appliances. Visit Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
Another substitution. This one's Ryan Troyer facing a 2-0 count after two straight balls from Clark. Swung on this one. High pop up to second. And the catch will be made by the second baseman for the second out of the inning. So Troyer retired. Monty Koblenz will remain on first. And in will trot Caden Koblenz. Or Cody Yoder. Maybe. I'm looking at so many numbers. 22.
That is Cody Yoder.
It is Cody Yoder. That one. Up high, ball one. I think I missed an at-bat somewhere. It's very possible that I did.
It's still early in the season, bud. We'll let you pass on that one.
Well, I appreciate it. The 1-0 misses outside, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Man on first here. You know, after a doubleheader too, the broadcasters are allowed one mess up every once in a while. That one in there, strike one. And it happens, you know, mistakes to the best of us. But probably not in the first play-by-play action of the season. That one up high, ball 3. Jake's never going to let me take the reins ever again.
Well, that's not up to me. I don't get to make that decision.
3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, man on first. The pitch bounces to the plate. Kind of looked like Gronk's first pitch today, and that'll put 2 men on with 2 out. So Yoder on at first, and trotting in Colin Koblenz. He's going to love an ice bath tonight. He's been hit by a couple of pitches. Comes in with 2 men on. The pitch. Up high, ball 1. Sun continuing to set, but lights on here at Lehman Field. Home of the Hawks. The pitch. Bounces to the plate. And another hit by pitch. Bases loaded now.
I'll have to ask around. Does anyone know the record for getting hit by a pitch in a single game? Because that's 3. That's got to be the Hawks' record for times being hit by a pitch in a game.
Brady Yoder will come in now, looking for more runs here in the 4th inning. The pitch. Swung on this one, ripped to left field. That's going to carry and get down. Bounces out there in front of the warning track. 1 run home, 2 runs home. Koblenz rounding. He's going to come home. And standing in at second with a stand-up double and 3 RBIs is Yoder. 13-0.
Brady Yoder, he just got himself his 2nd double and 10th RBI on the season.
A bases clearing double to bring in Candle. Number 10. I can't see the number from here. Shout out to the folks in the press box. This one sent on a ride for Hirschberger, and that's going to be caught out there by the left fielder. 3 more runs come across here by Brady Yoder. 1 man left the board. It's 13-0. We head to the bottom of the 4th.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
Hi, I'm Eugene with Yoder Family Roofing and Spouting. We are located in Millersburg, Ohio, and have been serving our community for the past 25 years. When was the last time you thought about having your roof inspected or spouting cleaned? You can find us online at yoderfamilyroofing.com or by giving us a call or text at 330-695-3000. Again, that's 330-695-3000 for all your roofing and spouting needs.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mass with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Home Siding Contractors.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Micah Hofarth grounds out to third to start off this bottom half of the 4th as Finn Schneider's still out there. I mean, there's no reason not to. Finn Schneider's been dominant on the mound. Zach Smith, Jake Seidel, happy to have you with us here. 13-0 Hiland leads over Sandy Valley. That one swung on. It's a high pop-up to Jackson Clark. Stays into bat, and the catch will be made by the catcher covering in Danny Hostetler. A lot of moving pieces today here in Game 2 of this doubleheader. A lot of substitutions.
Luke Hirschberger's now playing at third. Keith Hirschberger at second. Ryan Troyer's at first.
And it's smart that my friend knows exactly what I was about to throw at him. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch from Finn Schneider misses outside. If you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help you with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483. The 0-1 is missed, ball 1 to Maddox McCourt. The 1-1 from Finn Schneider catches the outside part of the plate, strike 2.
Only other defensive change for the Hawks, Jamin Troyer now in the game in left field.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for Finn Schneider. The pitch. Misses outside, ball 2. I tell you, Jake, Finn Schneider's really trying to make his case here for the player of the game. Right now, I think it's a 2-horse race between him and Caden Koblenz.
This is what he's been all season long. Finn has really developed into a fantastic pitcher for the Hawks.
That one in there, strike 3 called at the bottom part of the plate. We've played 4, 13-0 Hawks.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEV Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEV Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEV Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at MEVsystems.com.
Savor the spring savings all this week at Roadie's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Roadie. We have Springer Mountain Farm split chicken breast, $1.98 a pound. Twin pack whole pork shoulder butts, $1.78 a pound. USDA choice boneless bottom round roast, $4.98 a pound. We also have USDA choice boneless bottom round steak, $5.18 a pound. Bicolor sweet corn, 2 for 88 cents. Sweet cantaloupes, 2 for $5. Hot house grown beefsteak tomatoes, $1.48 a pound. Plus download your digital coupon for crazy low price on select items Thursday through Sunday at Roadie's IJ Marketplace in Millersburg.
At Pomerene Hospital, they understand that access to quality health care is essential for rural and small-town residents. Each day, their specialists provide nationally recognized care at facilities across Holmes, Ashland, and Tuscarawas counties. Whether you're growing a family or making the most of your golden years, you can trust them for reliable patient outcomes at every stage of life. From outpatient services to advanced treatments, learn how they're setting a new standard for community-based health care. And remember that no matter where life takes you, Pomerene is just around the corner. Find a location at pomerenehospital.org.
Fikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mix styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Fikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Fikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Fikert Concrete.
Jackson Clark retakes the mound here in the top of the 5th inning. It's the Hawks up 13-0. Here's Luke Hirschberger. He'll send the ball into center field. It's going to be dropped out there by the center fielder. Maybe got lost in the light as the sun has begun to set and is almost done setting here in Berlin. And this one's been all Hawks in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Now remember, Game 2 here, the Hawks are the road team, so we will play the bottom of the 5th. That one swung on and missed to Danny Hostetler. Strike one. Zach Smith, Jake Seidel at the conclusion of the game will be announcing our Charm Pizza Player of the Game. That player will receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from Charm Pizza, located at 4416 State Route 557. The 0-1 bounces to the plate, gets away from the catcher, will be ruled a wild pitch, allowing the runner to advance to second. The 1-1 to Hostetler. Swung on and missed. Got him out of his shoes on that one. Strike two. And I mean, we've talked about this plenty between Game 1 and Game 2. Just the offense, and it took a little bit of time to get off. And maybe that all goes back to the conversation with Coach Dagas at the beginning of Game 1. As the 1-2 skied up to first base. Long will make the catch and foul ground for the first out. But with all the rainouts, every game feels like Game 1 all over again. Is that maybe why this second game there's been such a burst of offense?
Oh, I think so. And I think if we played a 7-inning game in game number 1, I think we would have seen the Hawks have a little bit more offense coming out of it. They seem to be timing up Petro after he came into relief pretty well. At that point, they just couldn't keep it going.
First pitch to Jamin Troyer, swung on and sent foul down the left field line towards the parking lot. Strike one. 13 runs. The Hawks have put a run on the board in every single inning. Scored 1 in the first, 6 in the second, and then 3 apiece in the third and fourth. Clark's 0-1 misses inside, now 1-1. And really, it was that grand slam by Caden Koblenz that cracked this egg wide open. The 1-1. Misses down low, ball 2. And I got to stop making food references. I'm getting hungry. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. You know, maybe we can get some Charm Pizza. The pitch. Swung on, tipped off of the mask of the catcher.
Graybill. Coach coming out to take a look on him, but hopefully he's okay. He got up right away, so that's always a good sign.
Home plate umpire with a long walk out to Clark. Coach came all the way out. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Hit on the helmet. And he walks back to the dugout. You know, the positive to look at here if you're the Cardinals and you're a fan of Sandy Valley, you took game one, you split. Like, if you come into a doubleheader like this and you say that's our worst case scenario, that's not bad. 2-2 wild pitch gets away, gets into the outfield. Luke Hirschberger's going to stay at third, however. And now a runner 90 feet away here for Jamin Troyer, looking for an RBI. And keep the streak of runs per inning there. The 3-2 from Clark misses inside, ball 4. Troyer heads the first, and we take 30 seconds.
When searching for the perfect insurance to both fit your needs and budget, you want to deal with someone you know and trust. Hi, I'm Keith Troyer at Hobron's Insurance. Born and raised in Holmes County, I have been a teacher and a coach in the area my whole adult life. I am now an agent for Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg. I want to be your insurance coach, and at Hobron's Insurance, we have many avenues to assure you the best cost available. From auto to home to farm to business, we can take care of your needs at a price that can fit your budget. Call me at 330-674-9091 or visit Hobron'sInsurance.com.
First pitch to Wyatt Miller bounces away. Hirschberger scores from third, so a 14th run is added. And on top of that, the runner advances to second. A big shout out to Michael back in the studio, who has had to work with myself and Jake tonight. Michael, thank you for all that you do. The 1-0 gets away. Runner advances to third. And still just the one out. 2 balls, no strikes. Man on third.
He was motoring there. He's going to get the stolen base on that one.
Lefty matchup. The pitch to Wyatt Miller. Swung on, sent right back up the gut. That'll score the run. Took a weird hop on Petro. Wyatt Miller will be called out at first. But the run does come across to score. It'll be a ground out, 6-3 put out, but an RBI. Now 15-0 as Ryan Troyer will come up to do battle against Clark. And the first pitch to him. Swung on this one, sent to deep left field. Pretty good carry on it. That's got a chance. It's going to bounce off that wall. Troyer putting some hustle in the step, trying for 2. He'll go in with a slide, safe at second base. Great piece of hitting there by Ryan Troyer. I tell you, if that ball's another 15 feet to the right, that goes over the fence. But caromed off of that wall in left field that has seen its share of hits tonight. And a runner on second here with 2 gone. For Cody Yoder, one of the few starting guys still in the lineup tonight. Yoder has reached both in Game 1 and Game 2 via the walk. The 1-0. Swung on. This one sent into the night sky into right field. Under it is the fielder, and he'll make the play. So, 2 more runs come across here in the 5th inning as the Hawks head to the bottom of the 5th looking for the win. It's 15-0 on WKLM.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83 in Millersburg.
When you're thinking of old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB Advantage advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service. State Route 39, Millersburg.
Finn Schneider back on the mound trying to get the complete game. He'll do so against Branson Long, who faces an 0-2 count. Schneider, long look down, kicks and deals, missing outside, ball one. Well, here on a Monday doubleheader, game one went to the Cardinals, game two looks to be going to the Hawks, who hold a 15-run lead. The pitch there to Long, called strike three, and he'll head down. And with that, we'll take another 30 seconds here on WKLM.
This is Emily Sheely of Berga Insurance. Farm ownership is a huge investment. Protect your investment with the right insurance policy. I proudly represent Buckeye Insurance Group, a company that has been insuring farms since 1879. Together, we can make sure you have coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Berga Insurance working together to protect you.
First pitch to Michael Miller's a ball. The second one is a grounder over to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Miller will be retired. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Finn Schneider trying to go all 5, but to do so, he has to get through one more man, and that's Tyler Burke. It's going to be a righty-righty matchup. So Burke will try to make the most of the at-bat. That one swung on. This should do it. It's a chopper to short, throw on to first. In time! What a play out there by the shortstop to make the play, and that's the ball game. First loss in conference play for the Cardinals, and in fact their first loss of the year, and it comes from the Hiland Hawks, who win this one 15-0. The post-game show to come up right after this on WKLM.
It's time for D&M Rock's annual Spring Open House. Friday, May 3rd from 7 to 6 and Saturday, May 4th from 7:30 to 2. They have mulch, gravel, and limestone, boulders, sandstones, and wall stones, patio pavers, fire pits, and natural stone, topsoil, shale-based materials, and culvert and PVC pipe. They also have new black decorative stones. When you spend $50 or more, you'll be entered to win a $200 D&M Rocks gift card.
We hope to see you at D&M Rocks Spring Open House,
May 3rd and 4th.
Stop in to see us, or if you can, give us a call to set up a delivery at 330-473-6020.
D&M Rocks.
Sierra Pacific products are MRV Siding Supply. Their products will enhance any decor and make any home brighter, more inviting, and more comfortable with wood interior windows and 8 wood species with 50 exterior colors. Whether you're replacing, renovating, remodeling, or rebuilding, they have exactly what you're looking for. From the Sierra Pacific Transcend replacement windows and doors to their Westchester double hung windows. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Centaur is hiring for positions in plastic prescription products manufacturing. Centaur is committed to producing the highest quality and safest packaging that helps protect medications from contamination and ensure the effectiveness. The Centaur facility is equipped with the latest technology and staffed with dedicated and committed teams. You'll enjoy competitive pay starting above $19 per hour and comprehensive benefits. You'll be working in a clean, temperature-controlled, well-lit, and family-type environment. Centaur takes pride in having no layoffs in 45 years. Apply now at Centaur in Berlin or on Indeed to become a part of Centaur's mission to improve healthcare for all.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies has been striving to provide the area's best in electric motor services and power transmission needs since 1995. Hi, this is Noah Clark, and with over 120 years of combined experience in electric motor repairs and service, the staff at Clark Fowler can provide unmatched 24-hour emergency services and rapid turnaround. Clark Fowler Electric is the area's leader in electric motor repair, products, parts, and on-site services. If you need custom solutions for your electric motors, factory, or business, contact Clark Fowler Electric at 330-262-0906 or visit our website at clarkfowlerelectric.com.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Buckeye Career Center Adult Education can help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. In addition to our 9 full-time adult programs and endless part-time and career enhancement courses, we also offer the Adult Diploma Program for free. ADP is open to Ohio residents 20 or older who would like to obtain a high school diploma, career technical certificate, and industry-recognized credential. Eligible programs include auto tech, nail tech, phlebotomy, STNA, firefighter, and welding. Call 330-339-2288 to register.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all other types of furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Everywhere, every day, someone somewhere needs someone to care. Young people are especially desirous of someone to show an interest in what they do, where they are going, and what they will become. Denko Marketing of Millersburg believes taking that interest in a young person can make all the difference. Which young person needs your time and interest? Whichever one or ones you can give it to. They'll take care of the rest. Supporting young people in all endeavors is especially important to Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Welcome back to Lehman Field. It's gonna go ahead and be a split of tonight's doubleheader. Zach Smith and Jake Seidel back here with you. Game 1 of tonight's doubleheader went to the visiting Cardinals, shutting out Hiland and not allowing them to get anything going, and then Hiland making them pay for it in the roughest of ways, winning the second game of the doubleheader 15-0 for the Hawks. Man, this got started right out of the gate. 1 run scored in the first inning, 6 in the second, courtesy of a big grand slam by Caden Koblenz. 3 runs in the third, 3 in the fourth, and then rounding things out in the 5th inning, a couple more runs scored, I believe 2 of them, if I read my writing correctly. So 15-0, Finn Schneider gets the win. Win a complete game, 5 innings. I'll get you his final line here in a minute. And tonight's losing pitcher is Williams. I throw it over to my partner, Jake Seidel, in just a moment after this word from Demco.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
Well, as promised, we've got those final pitching lines. I throw it over to my partner in crime, Jake Seidel.
Well, thank you very much, Zach. For Hiland, the winning pitcher going to be Finn Schneider. 5 innings of scoreless baseball, giving up 1 hit, striking out 6. In his second win on the season, he'll move to 2-1. And Luke Williams will take the loss in this one. He goes an inning and a third, gives up 5 runs, all earned on 2 hits, while walking 1 and hitting 2. For the loss, he'll drop to 0-1 on the season. So with the win, the Hawks will have moved to 5-2 on the season. They'll be 3-1 in the IVC South. Meanwhile, Sandy Valley will suffer their first loss on the campaign, dropping to 7-1, 4-1 in the conference. We'll do the final team lines here real quick. For Hiland, 15 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, 8 left. And for Sandy Valley, no runs on 1 hit, 5 errors. They strand 1.
Well, we still have our Charm Pizza Player of the Game, but these pitching lines and game recap brought to you by Denko.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Well, I tell you, tonight's Charm Pizza Player of the Game was really tough. There was a lot to go through for this game. Caden Koblenz won game 1, went 2 for 3 in this one with a grand slam, but we're going to give our Charm Pizza Player of the Game to Finn Schneider. 5 strong outings and was just a rock on the mound. He'll receive a complimentary small pizza and small flurry from our friends at Charm Pizza. So, any final thoughts from you, my friend?
That's a great way for the Hawks to bounce back in game number 2. Really showing that they were frustrated and coming out and doing everything they could to win. Finn Schneider picking up his second win on the campaign, and the Hawks, hopefully they can get some more consistency in their schedule, but this is a team that they're defending a state championship from a year ago, and they had a loss in that season a year ago in a doubleheader against an IVC South team. So par for the course so far in that. So it'll be interesting to see just how they respond after taking this split doubleheader.
See, and you also talk about just that short-term memory that Coach Dagus talked about between the first and second inning. After getting blanked in the first game, to come back and blank a team like this Cardinals team in game 2 and to put 15 runs on them, that's definitely a great thing. So great games all the way around, but that's going to conclude things tonight from our doubleheader here in Berlin. For our operator back in the studio, Michael, thank you so much for all you did working both games of the doubleheader tonight. We appreciate you. And my partner, Jake Seidel, who has one final thing to say.
Also a shout out to Sports Director Matt Croy helping us get on the air for Game 1. We always need the help from the people back at the station. So, Michael, Matt, thanks for everything you did for us today.
Well, Michael, Matt, my partner Jake Seidel, I'm Zach Smith, signing off, reminding you stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great night, folks. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, because rain is a-coming. We'll have more sports for you tomorrow on WKLM.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rody's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
A single-family home located at 9650 Golf Course Road, Northwest in Sugar Creek, is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $975,000. This property was built in 2021 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 2,208 square feet, located in the Garraway Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Tim Miller at 330-674-7355.